Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Gina, and tonight I'm going to be working on a journal entry. This is a challenge at a cherry on top, and this is one of the winter challenges for the crop. They're having a winter crop right now. This is a technique challenge that I'm working on. For this challenge, it's use a scrappy card making technique in a non-traditional way. So the way that I've decided to do it is to do a journal entry. So I don't quite have my journal done. This is the journal that I want to put it in. I'm working on a Nancy Drew journal. All I have done is the cover. I'm working on this, and I'm making videos on it, so I want it to fit in here. So I have made a paper that I think will fit in here. You know, I might need to make it a little, I might need to take a little bit off the sides and top a little bit more. Glad I got this over here. So this is the journal that I wanted it to go in when I'm done. So let's take just a little bit more off the sides, off all the way around, I think. So I thought that I would do some stamping. I want to make a tag. I will show you. I've got Meg's Journals January prompts here. It's the first time I've used it, so I'll probably be, working along. Yeah, I do. I just use these prompt lists and keep going with them. January, I haven't got a lot done. This is just a page out of a shorthand book, and I've got several pages that I have to put in my book, in that book, so I just grabbed one of those because I knew. So I should ink up the edge of it. Get the lid off my ink pad. It's not the right one. Here it is. So, how are you all today? It is Sunday afternoon. Well, it's almost evening. So my husband's here. He's sitting at the kitchen table just a few feet away from me. So if you hear anything, that's what it is. He's working on some stuff in there, so that's what it is. It's not the cat or dog making all that noise. Although I think the cat could do it. She's ornery. I've got to sneeze. Excuse me, wow. Okay. So I'm cut out this postcard thinking I'm going to use a postcard. Well, look. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to stamp this like a postcard. I've got this stamp, but it might be too big. You can't hardly see it, but there are lines embossed in it right here. Like the return address. I think that one. We're going to use a different. I've got so many stamps sitting out here. This is the die that I used. It's a Gorgeous Girl, I think. That's what you call them, die. So that's the lines that's embossed in it. Okay, so let's use this one. This one will fit better. This is a Bow Bunny die. That usually go across the center, doesn't it? Across here. Well, it's gonna go across here right now. I'm trying to remember where that usually goes. I'll put it right here. can't remember. I haven't looked at a postcard for so long. Just having a hard time remembering. And I think knock some on the floor. I think since I've got it, I'll go ahead and use this one too. Possible to get on here though. Usually I just do this, and I don't know why I'm not doing it. Just take it and lay it down on here. I hope I'm where you can. I tried to make sure the bottom of my mat was, because last time I didn't have the bottom, or one of my videos here very recently, I didn't have the mat where it was on the bottom. You know, where the bottom. Oh, crap. Okay, now maybe it'll work. Oh, is it good? Anyway, the bottom of my mat was not in screen, and so I was not always in screen, and I'm very sorry about that. I did not realize that, of course. And I don't like it when that happens, and I'm very sorry. I'm going to try very hard to make sure that that does not happen this time. This doesn't really match very well, but we're going to do it anyway. See, I like this for this because you can wiggle your stamp around. There, that's okay. Okay. I'll have to try to see where it goes on here. Okay, then I'm going to stamp. Place this stamp here. Right there. And I wonder if I can put those lines right over the top. I'm going to try to put those lines right over the top of the lines that are on there. Let's see if it'll work. I'm going to have to get this one right at the bottom to really see what I'm doing. I don't know. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. And hope they're okay. How far off are they? Oh, they're way off. It'll be okay. I took a chance and it was off, but it's okay. I couldn't see them at all. I would have had to get my bright light in here. Okay, I think that's all we're going to stamp for that. Okay. And I thought I would put on there, I have this stamp. I thought I would stamp it right here. And then just kind of stamp it on here real messy like. In the cherry your heart cherished. It's just like, I don't want it to be the same thing though. Yeah, there, it just kind of looks like it's just written all the way across there. But I don't know what I'm going to put like up at the address. I don't know what I'm going to put up there. I haven't crossed that bridge yet. I don't know. Okay, well, we'll keep going until I figure that one out. It may not matter because I'm going to put a lot of decoration on here. Okay, so then, next. Okay, so this is going to have to fold to fit on here. So see, the other side didn't matter at all. I don't know why I was being so fussy about the other side. It's not going to matter. Oh, goodness, Gina. Okay, but I do want to, this up here. The inside is going to matter. I haven't thought a thing about the inside. But the inside is going to be for journaling, so that doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, I might put like a little flower or something in here, but it doesn't have to be all... It's all pretty anyway from the die. Okay. Oh, I didn't show you. Okay, for junk journaling, this is Meg Journals. Meg Journals is what you can find her on YouTube. And so I'm using number 14, Tickets and Tags, and number 11, Stamp It Out was the ones that I thought I'm going to use. So, I want to do that, but I want to make a tag too. So I've got this file folder here that we're going to cut up and make a tag. Oh, I didn't measure. I want the tag to be about 5.5. I'm going to write it on the back here. Where's my pencil? So I want the tag to be about 5.5 by, let's see, this is going to be here. So about 3.25 by 3, oops, I forgot to put my quarter, 3.25. Alright, so let's get this out. Backwards. Get that part off. So 3.25 get caught on something by 5.5. Is that right? Did I get that right? Oh, let's see. That looks right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Now, let's see if I can do the tag thing on this thing. I mess it up every time. I'm going to get this down. I'm going to figure this out. Every time. I'm so embarrassed because I get this wrong. Okay, so. I don't like it to be like super duper. I usually like it around 3.5 or so. There, 3 5/8. 3 5/8. So I'm gonna slice it at 3 5/8. So then I'm gonna turn it over. I'm gonna go to 3 5/8. I've got it on the line. 3 5/8. Let's see. Is it the same? Because somehow I always mess it up. Y'all, it's the same, I think. I dropped it. No, it's not the same. How do I do that? Why can't I get it right? I put it on 3 5/8. Why is it not the same as the other one? It's smaller. I don't understand. I put it on the exact same line, 3 5/8. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. It looks fine. It looks fine. I'm going with it. It looks fine. It looks absolutely perfect. Okay, well, I'm going with it because it looks perfect. We're using it. It looks good to me. Okay. Alright. Oh, I forgot I gotta punch a hole in it and do all that crap too. Well, I can punch a hole in this thing. I can punch a hole right here. Right there's the hole. Oh, no, right here. Here's the whole thing. Oh, I know worse. I think that's the hole. Yeah. Okay. And then, where's my reinforcers? Here's some ribbon. Gotta get my reinforcers here. I think, you know what? I think I will use one of my pretty gold ones today. Got these pretty gold ones. I think they're a lot bigger than that hole though. No, they're not. There we go. Okay, let me put that back. I've been saving those. I hardly ever use them because I think they're so pretty. Okay. Then put that there for now. Okay, so this is gonna go here, and oh, where'd I throw my tag? Where'd my tag go? Oh, not my tag, but this thing. Okay, so see, this is gonna go here. All right, now I also want to put a ticket on here, and I'm not sure which ticket. Put that up there so I don't lose it. This is my favorite ticket. These two are. So, punch this one first. Got some of this here. Let me cut it down. I just heard the neighbors leave. You know what happened? We went to town. My husband, well, we went to church. And then when we went to town, and you know what? We came home. Oh, I didn't cut that wide enough for that. We came home, and our whole drive had been what's the word? Did I cut that? I cut that the same size. clean. They cleaned it on the whole drive. They shoveled it. Shoveled the whole drive. I was in shock. And I know it was the neighbors. It was a young couple and we just love them. They like shoveled the whole drive. Could not believe it. Not nice of them. I guess I should have stamped it first. Well, I guess I do things backwards, don't I? We'll see if I can stamp it after I die cut it. We'll see how I do about this. Oops. Why don't this go through here? Oh, jeez. Okay, so there's that one. I'm sorry, my phone is going wacky. Okay, so we have that one. And then I like this one. And it does use that one. No, SP. No. Sometimes, am I the only one? If you got these, do you have a hard time figuring out what you use? There's the others. There's a stamp for that one. Well, am I missing a stamp or a die? How many dies are supposed to be in here? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it just shows a die that has the cutting above and below. That one. Perhaps it's that one. I think it's that one. Okay. We'll use this one. That I could probably stamp on there. Let me get that stamped real quick. No, I don't have room to. We'll just take a chance, see if I can do it. Why not? Where's my other? There it is. Stamp or type it up with that little machine. Have something else. We may die cut if there's room. And if I have time. I forgot to set my timer, so. These in here, I'm always scared I'm going to lose these. These are some of my very favorite dies. I need to get a sip of water real quick. Alright, so I think I will use this one to try to stamp these down. And something I like to do when I'm doing something like this is I take this adhesive that isn't very good. Just put a teeny weeny piece there. And I'm going to use that. Where's my archival black? There it is. So anyway, we went out, we drove around and looked at the snow and found some snow pictures. One of the challenges for the winter crop is winter in your area. I thought, well, we just got a bunch of snow, so I can do winter in my area with snow. I didn't quite do that straight, but it looks okay if you don't see that. We got one picture that I hope it's not blurry when I print it. I always love creeks. I always do. Doesn't matter what time of year. I like to take pictures of creeks. And so we stopped at overpass, and this one's like, look, 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 the deer. And I could not see the deer, but zooming in, he's like, zoom in, zoom in. Finally, I saw the deer and got a picture. If it's clear, I hope it's clear. I mean, it looks clear on my picture, but it was really, really zoomed in. Do you see me? I'm trying to put the stamp on backwards. But it looks like it's good. And they were crossing the creek. That was real pretty. It looked really pretty. I was like, that was the one we were waiting to get. But it was a pretty drive to church. The sun was shining real pretty this morning. This afternoon when we went out after church, after we did our errands and went and saw my mom and stepdad and everything. The sun wasn't really out. It was kind of gray and gloomy. So it wasn't as pretty as pictures as this morning. We didn't get very many because, of course, I didn't get ready for church in time for us to get very many. That's me. We had to drive kind of careful on the way to church, so. So we take the country roads to church. And they weren't that clear. They were clear enough in the truck. I wouldn't have wanted to take my car. That's for sure. My car wouldn't have. Oh, hello. Well, it would have been a fun drive. I don't think the roads were clear enough for my car. Well, but I had to take the highway for my car. But that would have been a long way around. But I had to leave a lot earlier. Alright, so now we got the tickets. Except I don't know what I did with the other ticket. Oh, there it is. Oh my. I keep knocking things out of my basket. Every time I put it in there, knock something out of it. Okay, so I didn't get those very clean, but I'll work on cleaning those when we're done. We don't have time for that. I still might use that, so I'm going to set that there. Put this paper back here because we don't need it right now. Trying to clean as we go. Okay, so not real sure how those are going to get used yet, but I do want to do some more stamping. Now, on my little thing here, I want to use one of these little people, but I wasn't sure what kind of mood I was going to be in for a people. So I've got her. I think she's absolutely adorable. I think she might be it, but I don't know because see, then I've got her or him. I don't know if that's a her or him. It might be a him. Cute, cute, cute. Now look at this one. She fits in there really, really good. I don't know if she fits the spot. They don't fit the spot. No, no, no. I think she's it. I think. I don't know. Okay, these guys are not it. None of these guys are it. They're too little. These, no. I think it's her. I like her. Does she have anything I need to punch out? No? Okay. So it's going to be her. Now, what am I going to put on this? Got some stamps and stuff here. Oh, I know. I wanted to stamp a gnome on that thing. I'm going to stamp a gnome with this little girl. Yeah, I am. Maybe I'm just going to stamp the mushroom. Would the gnome go better with my other little one? Maybe I should go back to this little one, my gnome. Because I want my gnome on here. Okay, which gnome? I'm going to put him there, or her. And I want my little gnome peeking out here. Maybe my gnome is going to go on here, and my mushroom there. Okay. Yeah, you get something in your eye, in your mind, and you're going to do it. That's what you're going to do. That was the plan, and you're going to do it. I'm going to use my archival because I want it to stick out pretty good. Yep, see, that'll be okay right there. Yeah, I like my little guy. Okay, that works. Okay, so then I'm still trying to figure out my whole tag thing. I need to ink up my tag. My tag is kind of throwing me off right now. Part of it is because it is so clean. Where's my, there it is. Okay, that's better. That is better. This is too clean too. Oops. Try ink. See, I'm looking at everything and it's all just so clean and perfect. And I'm not, oh, well, I really scrunched that up there. I'm just not doing this whole clean and perfect thing. Okay. Okay, we're getting better now. I can't do the whole clean and perfect. Okay, yes, we're getting there now. This is better. I gotta find a stamp for this thing because it needs a stamp. Okay, I'll find that in a bit. Okay, now. So this is gonna go here. What am I gonna stamp? stamp all over the back of that. I know I want a mushroom right there. Mushroom's gonna go there. And I've got these flowers. And I thought that I would have some flowers coming up. I thought that I would have flowers coming up out of it. I kind of need something on the background, don't I? I need something. Okay, let me get something here. Let me pause you. Okay, I'm back. Made some decisions. First thing, I found this little stamp in my collection. I think I'm just going to kind of ink it up a little bit here. Just kind of. And I'm going to use some of this glue. Put it down. This is the glue I use in my paper piecing, and it works real good, like with paper like this. So, I forget. Oh, Scotch Quick Dry, I think is what it is. I haven't had to buy it or anything for so long. Kind of forgot what it is. And I'm just gonna kind of put it on there, kind of messy. I will stamp it here later with the cancel stamp and stuff. It's got a little bit on there, but we'll stamp it better here later. So I'm going to move that for a minute, and then this is kind of how I'm going to put these, but I'm going to move that too. And I've got this stamp here. This is a Stampin' Up! 1999, so that's an old one. Get these over here so I don't lose them. And then I found this ink. I think this will look good. It's old, close to my heart. Parchment paper is what it is. I'm hoping it'll be inky enough. My inks are all getting really old, but as long as they work, I'm going to keep using them. I haven't bought them for a while. I just haven't really spent money. I haven't really been able to spend a lot of money, and if I've got the things, then why, you know, keep using them. I'm going to try doing it this way and see if I can get it. I don't want to use that. I'll try using my brayer. That's how you say it. Just kind of put that over it and see if I can get it decent. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just kind of want to a little bit. It doesn't matter if it's perfect at all. Oh, look how nice that looks. I like that. That's a good. I didn't want anything that was going to be in your face on there, and I think that is really nice. That looked really good. I don't use those stamps enough. I have them put up. They're kind of in iShop, but yet not right in my face, and so I kind of forget about them. I just kind of wanted something in the background on there. So, okay, let's start working on getting these on here. I know, where's my little, here, this thing. I've got my, you know, my stamp thing, but I'm just going to use this. So, oops, let me get this. I've left that off that ink pad for way too long. I bet it's dried out. I'm going to have to re-ink it. Okay, I'm just using my archival copy. I don't want everything to be in the same, you know, ink color on here. But I want to use archival in case I decide to come back with my pencils and color this stuff in. So I think that was going to go right down here. I don't have very good, I don't have much pressure. I can't, or, oh, what do you call it? My hands, I don't have very good. My hands aren't very good anymore. And they're really hurting today. Oh, that looks nice. My arthritis is bothering me. That's what I'm really trying to say. I just can't seem to get it out. Okay, so then this will be like right about right here. So I want this one to come out right about here is where I'm going to want that one to come out. So let's see. Get that inked up. Strength was the word I was trying to come up with. I hate it when I can't come up with words anymore. It just leaves me. Okay. So I think this one needed to be about right there. Pretty sure that's where I wanted it. Something's in the way there. It wasn't going down. So this little thing, it's very helpful. Okay. Oh, that looks nice. Got kind of a shadow around this stamp. I don't know what that is. Okay, now. Yeah, that looks good coming out there like that. This one, I want to be coming out the top here. Like that, so. Now, stamping is something that I want to be doing more and more and more in everything that I do, because if you can see all the stamps that I have out over here, it's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. Yeah, I know that I really don't have that big of a stamp collection in comparison to many, but yet, golly, I do have a lot of stamps, really. I mean, and I need to use them. I mean, I paid money for them. I need to be using them. Whether, you know, you have 10 stamp sets or 500 stamp sets, you need to be using them, right? It's just because that's why we buy them. I don't buy them to keep them, you know, I don't want them to be looking brand new all the time. I want to be using them. So, this is a great challenge, I think, to challenge me to use things that I would normally use in card making and use them in something else, and junk journaling is something I do all the time. And that's why I thought I'm going to use this in junk journaling, because I need to use my stamps more in my junk journaling, because that's my thing that I love and my thing that I do a lot. And so I should be transferring this into my junk journaling more often. Finding ways to use my stamps in my junk journaling more. I have used them some, but not. I can find more ways to use them. Pull them out a lot. I use my labels a lot, and you know, I'll probably use these mushrooms. But what about the other ones? I use my postage stamps a lot. I don't use these. I don't use my gnomes. Oops. Does that go on that? That must go on that one. Where's the one that goes on this? I don't know. have to find the one that goes on that. Okay, I'll have to find that. Got to be here somewhere. These stamps that I just used are from the Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady. So if you're a journaler, you know what that is. I was kind of thrilled when I found those. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. There's the one that goes with this one, I think. I don't want to lose those. But yeah, here we go. I thought that was pretty cool to find that. So those should be used in junk journaling for sure. Oh my goodness, come on. For real? What? Okay, got it. Okay, so now this is gonna go here. It looks kind of funny like that, doesn't it? Then this is gonna go right here. And then I want this little guy to go right there. Yeah. He's gonna go right there beside it all. And I'm gonna color him in. I'll do some coloring, but I'm not gonna do that on here. No, I won't do that to y'all. I do need my, I don't have my stamp that does the, how do I not have my stamp that, yeah I do, okay. Now how did that happen? Glad to have this stamp. Oops, I gotta move him. There we go. Yeah. It needed that. Oh, it really kind of needs a little doohickey, doesn't it? Yeah, a little. About this one. It's not really it's not really one, but it'll work. It's really funny. It says enjoy. Holiday escape, enjoy. It works. It's just funny if you look at it really close, that's what it says. Enjoy. It works though. Okay, so those down. I could go ahead and glue all this down. Then I wondered one more thing before I put it on pause, and then I will come back with everything colored in. I wondered about a pretty butterfly up here. It might have to be that one. I think that's going to be the one. Okay, let's get this die cut. Get everything glued down because I can color it in while it's glued down. That's okay. Let's get this butterfly glued down. show you what I have in mind. I'm going to cut it out of this paper. I think that would be really pretty. I think my cat was trying to get this paper off of my shelf. My shelf is really low. I think my cat was trying to get the paper off. Naughty cat. She's been getting herself in so much trouble lately, you guys. She unrolled a whole roll of washi tape. It wasn't sticky anymore. And I came in here and the whole roll, I have my washi tape on, I have it on this, hanging on the end of my shelf. I came in here in the morning and the whole roll was just hanging. Oh, that one's got too much claw mark. I never thought. That's what that is. Just bite marks and claw marks. She was trying to get it down. It's got to be bite marks. She doesn't have claws, and I didn't do that. She came to us that way. It's bite marks. That's what it's got to be. I'm going to have to start shutting my door at night because she's been getting herself in so much trouble. I have like nothing left in my room. Oh, I got two B's that won't work. Two B's will not cut this. I think I better go back and forth. It doesn't feel very tight. Huh. I wonder if I should put something in there. It doesn't feel very tight. Where's my little things I put in there? When I'm doing the embossing thing. There, that's better. It just doesn't feel, it didn't feel tight at all. Like I was going to get a very good cut. These are just those things, you know, you get in the mail. All those weren't even mine, so first I thought, oh, I had the address, but those weren't mine, so it didn't matter. I don't even know how I got those. They probably were in a book or something that I got, because they weren't mine. I looked down and I thought, oh, I just showed an address, but it wasn't my address, so that's kind of cool. Okay, let's see if this will even come out of here now. Well, I'm apparently not doing the right one. Where's the one that gets the butterfly out? Which one of these little holes gets the butterfly out? Oh, that was one. Oh, it's pretty. You know what, though? I need a color behind it, don't I? I can't just stick it on there like that, can I? Oops, I just like flung it out of my hand. I don't have one of those fancy tools to rub over it. And I'm embarrassed because I bought one and I didn't know how to use it. And I thought it was junk and I threw it away. My friend had one at Crop, the one that gives me things all the time. She's way too generous. She showed me how to use hers and I realized that it was just user error and I should have never flung the thing in the trash. I am not that kind of person that does that. I don't normally just get mad at something and fling it in the trash, but I got mad at that thing and I flung it in the trash. That's not my usual. If my granddaughters are watching this, they're probably mouth dropped open because they know that's not Grandma. It's just not me. That's not something I do. But I did that thing. I got mad at it and it went in the trash. It's just not something I do. I did that thing. The thing at the end kept falling out and it kept poking me and it poked me and it poked me and it poked me and I got tired of it. And I thought, this thing is trash. It's not made right. I threw it away. User error. Oops. Oh, I didn't use my tickets anywhere. Okay, see, I want that right there. Maybe I don't need anything behind it. I kind of like it like that. I really do. Maybe I'll just put some vellum behind it. Yes, that's what I'll do. I will find some vellum if it's a vellum behind it. Okay, I'll put those in there. I'm very particular about my dies. I'm scared to death I'll lose them, and they're so expensive. I feel like I'm just blessed to have the ones I have. Okay, let's see. Let's kind of stick some... Yes, oh, I like that. Okay, we're going to stick these up from behind. Maybe this one will go. Yes, we're going to do that. They need to be inked up real well, but we're going to do that. Come on. Okay, so when you come back, or when I come back, I'm going to have all of this glued down and I'm going to have this colored in. And I will show you the finished project, and I will have some vellum behind that butterfly and probably something. I'll have some kind of something in the tag too. But this will be what my journal page will look like for that challenge. So I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I've got it mostly done. I thought I would show you what all I've got done. It's later this evening. I stopped and got supper done and everything. So, okay, I think I'm going to cut this down a little bit. I put some, I don't know what this is, honestly. Honestly, I don't know what it is. It was just scrunched up stuff in my little twine box. So I got the coloring done back here. I stamped the poppies and the this was supposed to be, I stamped it and then I put this up and I kind of forgot what it was, but it was supposed to be this, but it didn't really stamp right and it looked like weeds to me. So I just kind of colored it brown, and then I got this out and I thought, oh, well, that doesn't look right at all. So I just kind of colored it in brown and put a little bit of red there, and it looks okay. And then I stamped a little butterfly from my gnome stamps, put her there, and colored in the butterflies. Goodness, I'm tired, y'all. It's about 1:15 at night. Colored in the mushrooms. And I put the butterfly on this side because it just didn't fit over here, and it's got to fit on my, this is my journal. I can't even think of journal that it's going to go into, because this is going to be my working journal. This journal, when I get it together, the pages aren't going to be done. It's just going to be my journal that when I do something like this, I'm going to, work it in here. And so it's going to, fit on these pages. And I didn't want it to get into the spine over here, so I really couldn't fit it over here, I didn't think, so I just put it over here. So I put it over here, and I put a little bit of vellum behind here. I stuck the tickets back here, and then I put my little gnome here, and I did change the person. I didn't think that the person I had worked very good, but I really like this little dude. He's leaning on the gnome. I thought that was funny. So I got the gnome on here, and I colored him in. And then I had this stamp set. This is from Close to My Heart, and it's called Accent C1229. This is a very old one. It's very old. It's old enough I even thought I would sell it at one point in time, and I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't. I went through a point where I thought I was going to sell a bunch of my stamps. I don't know why. I'm not a purger, and I'm glad that I didn't. But anyway, it has these, there's hinges, and there's buckles, there's these type of things. But anyway, I stamped this one out. And so I've made it kind of a hinge. And I haven't finished it because, I'll show you why. But anyway, I put on here this, this is a two-way glue. If you put it on there and you let it dry all the way, then it becomes repositionable. So now it can be used over and over. It stays sticky. So it can open and shut there. I stamped a butterfly and I stamped that cute little snail. I just love that little snail. So I stamped that in there just to give some interest in there. And so now that will open and shut to keep this closed for the journaling. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Nuvo crystal drops. This is kind of a gold, but it's not shimmery gold. And I will put that on these three little where you would put brads, or I think they were look like little nail brads. They were real tiny little things is what we had back then. Because this is probably from the late 90s is when this came out, when I bought it. And we had little teeny tiny little brads back then. And so I will put 3 little drops, but it will take overnight to dry, so that's why I didn't put it in there before, because I want to get this uploading to my computer tonight while I'm sleeping. So I'll put 3 little drops there, and that will, and you'll see it in the picture, but then it will look like little nail heads in there when I'm done with it. So I'll use these little Nuvo drops in there, and they're not sparkly or anything. I don't think this one is. I hope I have the right one. It just says pale gold. I don't think they're sparkly. So that is what I have done to this. I tore it up. I put this all down, and then I remembered, oh no, I don't have my tags back there, and I was trying to tear it up, you know, get it up, and I forgot how. This is really old shorthand. It's from the 40s, this shorthand paper, the book is. And I forgot how tender it is. So I was trying to tape it up. Oh, I made a mess, but it's okay. It'll be okay in the book. You can kind of see right there, but I don't care. It's fine. But anyway, that's what I did. And I think the switcheroo on the Tim Holtz guy, I think he's cute leaning there on the gnome. But I hope this is okay for the use your card making, the things that you would usually do in your card making in a different way, not making a card. I hope this works. I did a lot of things that I would usually do in my card making. You know, my colored pencils and stamping and things like that, and making my little gold butterfly. I would usually do that, so I hope this works. I hope that's good for the challenge, and I hope that you enjoyed my video today. I know it was kind of long. I tried to pause and do things off camera that you would know how to do, that you wouldn't necessarily need to see me do. So thank you for joining me today. I hope that you are having a blessed day, and I will see you soon. Well, I guess I better hold that up close so you can see the details in it, if you want to. I don't know if they're very good. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.